I fell down a research rabbit hole the other day.
Usually, when this happens, it's one of three subjects: astronomy, psychology, and art. This specific deep dive happened to be psychology, and to be more specifically, the psychology behind why rain makes people happy. Because it came to my attention that this trait of loving rain and rain improving your mood, it isn't rare. In fact, a lot of people find rain to be uplifting, more than you'd think. So I was curious, why do so many people love rain? So in my research, I turned up multiple reasons as to why rain calms people down and why people feel their mood improved by it. The one that stood out the most to me, I think, was about how rain produces a sound akin to white noise. The brain gets tonic signal from white noise that decreases its need for sensory input, thus calming us down. Similarly, bright sun tends to keep us stimulated. The site describes rain as an example of pink noise, or a sound which has enough variables in frequency to engage the subconscious, but not enough to distract or disturb. You would think this is kind of weird. Gloomy weather makes people moody. Or at least that's the common misconception. But the thing is, thus far in science, there really isn't a link, or a direct link, between sunshine and happiness. I guess maybe there's a metaphor in there if you looked hard enough. Anyway, that's the science behind why people love rain, or why it makes them happy. But why do I like rain? The answer seems to be something every rain lover understands, but sometimes finds it hard to express. But in this little video essay, I think I'll try. I always felt connected to rain. The thing about bright sunny days is it feels so jarring. Sunny days almost feel like they're demanding me and pulling me to engage with the world, to do something active, productive, and worthwhile. It prompts me to interact with this world around me, which is a good thing. Let me specify. But sometimes I just want a moment to breathe. And rain never makes those same demands. It allows me to just surrender, if only for a moment. Rain, in a sense, feels like the world is taking a breath. The buildup that is resolved, like crying after holding back for too long. It's an oasis of release. The world can feel bombastic at times, especially if you have an auditory sensitivity. But all this noise of the world, all the demands are temporarily muted by the patter of water on pavement. It's nature's resolution. In a world where everything is bartering for our attention, demanding it, I feel like rain has a way of telling us to slow down and to breathe, if only for a minute. But funnily enough, rain isn't only quiet and comforting. Sometimes it's exciting. Thunder rolling in the distance, lightning snaking across the sky. Storms can be a very exciting thing, but not in a normal way you would feel excitement. It's not exciting as in running through a scare house, but more exciting with an undertone of tranquility and safety. It's a feeling akin to playing your favorite video game. It's exciting in the sense that you're completing the levels and fighting the enemies, but you're also free to enjoy all this from an outside, bigger perspective. You still feel safe. I don't know if we have a word for this feeling of excitement with the undertone of tranquility. Because despite speaking the English language for 18 years, I often grappled to find the precise selection and combination of words to express how I'm feeling. But in short, I think one of the reasons I like rain is rain helps us to remember the importance and comfort of shelter. A roaring fire, warm blankets, and of course hot chocolate. These are all things that feel all that much more real on a rainy day. Because while rain often itself can be the comfort in a sense, it also accentuates the other quiet comforts of life as well. Things we often miss in our continual cycle of go, 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 as if it would be a literal crime to stop for a moment and appreciate the present. I'm not really sure how I'm going to wrap up this video. I think I've said everything I wanted to say, so I'm not really sure how to end this. If this were a real essay, this is where I would have my mic drop moment, that witty one-liner, but I don't really have one. But I did say that rain is nature's resolution. So perhaps it can be mine as well.